I'm Nadia Dunn. Welcome to IDX TV here at Package Fulfillment, Logistics and Delivery Expo here in Cincinnati. I'm joined by Clark from Engineering Innovation. Thank you so much for being here, Clark.
Thank you.
Now tell me about the company.
We started off in the mailing industry, moving mail and packages around, sorting them, processing them, and then later on, as the parcel or the logistics industry expanded, we moved more into that, which is now we call warehouse automation, okay? So basically packages are being pushed out of these warehouses every day, a lot of e-commerce fulfillment stuff, and they need to be labeled, sorted, weighed, dimensioned. Currently in a lot of operations that's being done manually. Very cumbersome, a lot of errors, so the automation solutions make things go a lot faster, a lot less people, and a lot of error reduction.
Tell us about when that automation has come in and what changes has been over the last couple of years.
Well, the biggest change over the last really decade, especially the last 2 or 3 years, was the increase, just the volumetric increase in how much business is being done online, okay? So over the last 10 years, you saw about a roughly 10% increase annually in the number of orders and so forth being online. All of a sudden COVID hit, it jumped big time, okay? And all of a sudden people were scrambling. They didn't have staff. They had twice the number of orders. Something's got to give. So they created basically a higher demand for automation.
And what changes have you seen then? Obviously we've had the e-commerce boom. How have new technologies changed over these years to adapt to those changes?
Well, new things have come in that we don't specialize in specific, like robotics, robots and drones, and those are being used, well, robots more than drones in warehouses. Drones may be outside the warehouses. But some of the stuff we do, moving packages around, some of that technology has been around for a while, it's just perfecting it, okay?
And what changes do you see happening over the next couple of years?
I think it's just an acceleration of the same trend. You're going to have, over time, a higher percentage of the economy, if you will, being online versus a store. And as that happens, it just creates more and more of a demand for solutions in warehouses, because if I'm selling a product and you're fulfilling that product in a warehouse for me, I'm expecting you to get that out today. But you've got a lot more orders and maybe a lot more customers. But I don't care about that. I need it out today. So they need the ways and means, if you will, to make that happen. And that's where the technology comes in.
So what's your relationship like with the warehouses? Obviously you have to have quite a close partnership there.
That's a good point. We have a customer that we're working with right now that began with us to adopt warehouse automation technology a few years ago. Now it's like, we're partners. Earlier it was like, okay, we're buying a machine from you. Now it's like, oh my goodness, we have to stay really closely, connected with you guys, because those machines have to be running all the time for us to get our job done. So it changes the relationship with them in terms of, like, we're kind of joined at the hip.
We're in this together.
We are in this together, and we're like, yeah, we're in this together, and we need this thing solved right now.
Yeah.
So we had to step our game up to make sure that we're on top of every little issue that comes up, because machines just have things that happen. Things happen to them. So
they need repairs too.
It's a lot of software orientation, but at the end of the day, things happen, and you just need to be on top of it. So the support piece, the tech support is really big after you deliver.
And tell us about what it means coming to an event like this. How do you benefit?
Well, our main objective is to find new customers, okay? But we also benefit because people who supply some of the stuff in our equipment, like rollers and belts and this and that, are looking for, so we learn about new suppliers, okay? So we have a few engineers that are in our booth that are able to, coordinate with those guys and maybe, find new stuff going on without us having to go look for it.
Excellent. Well, enjoy the rest of the conference, and thanks for your time, Clark.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for watching IDX TV, brought to you by CCL.